Well, good evening. Welcome to the Thursday Money Club. It was the Friday Club last week, but Lady M is on the razzle dazzle again. So I'm on my own tonight. So I thought, right, I'll get whacked into the 10 pences and see whether I can find another A to Z 10p for my book. And excuse me. And I've also got a sneaky, cheeky 300. Hang on. A sneaky, cheeky £300 worth of £2 coins as well, which I'll do if I can be bothered, or if it pans out after we've done that mountain of 10 pences. I hope everybody's well. Can someone hit me with a mic check? Can you let me know whether you can hear me okay? That would be really super duper fine and dandy. And I've just realised as well, I'm up against myself, aren't I? Our Lady M and I's 50p video will have just gone up a few seconds ago, so I'm actually not only was I competing against Christopher, whose video will go up at 6, well, I'm competing against myself as well. But never mind. You've got to just take these opportunities when you can. So please do. Could someone please? Could someone please just put in the chat that you can hear me okay? Because I always worry that. All right, thanks, Andy Green. Yeah. No, Lady M, just me. She is on the razzle dazzle, and I would have still live streamed tomorrow. I was like, is she out tomorrow as well? It's all kind of Christmassy type of thing. I think she's out tomorrow as well. But the Borough match is on at 8 o'clock, so I didn't want to crash the Borough match, so I thought I'll do tonight instead. It is Northern Coins. It is cold in Mungle Towers. It gets cold in the Magic Studio. There is heating in here. There's 2 big radiators, but unfortunately it is, I don't want to spoil the magic, but it is a conservatory, so it does get a little bit cold this time of year. And yes, I've lost a bit of weight as well, so I'm basically just cold all of the time now. So I've got a t-shirt, jumper, and a body warmer on, and of course my hat as well. Right, let me just have a little. No, the heating is on, Eddie. I'd imagine you, Eddie. I'd imagine you have your heating off, do you? You probably don't turn it on till what, mid-January, just to make sure that you're getting, you're being as thrifty as you possibly can as a proper Yorkshireman. I'm sure. So, right, let me just catch up on the chat. I'm really interested to see if anybody's asked me a question. So, any questions are very welcome. If there's any there, I'll answer them now before I start the 10p's. And I suppose I should maybe say that in the YouTube videos as well, the 50p's and £2 hunts, that if you got a question, put it in the chat to them videos, and then I could answer it live, maybe. So, right. Okay, so we got. I've seen Andy Green. Anything? Yeah. If I ask you anything, I'll get banned. Yes, that wouldn't surprise me. So Christopher Ty's here. Hello, and Eddie. Have we got Michu as well? So Michu, I can't see your comments. I don't know what it is. It's a bloody nightmare, YouTube, isn't it? So if Michu's commented on this live stream, I just can't see it. Someone will have to tell me what he's saying. Just for some reason, his comments just don't get through. I don't get to see any of the YouTube comments. Every now and again, they'll appear, but I haven't seen anything for 4 months. So right, let's have a look. So hang on then. So hang on, is that a question? What do you think the biggest legacy of the 1816 coinage reform was? Oh well, that's a good one. Was that the one where they actually made what became pre-decimal? The pound, shilling, and pence. That was it. The gold standard. When we went when the UK or Great Britain, what it'll be at the time, maybe anchored the cost of the pound, shillings, and pence to gold. Was that it? So what was it? So what was the legacy? I don't know. I suppose modern coinage, I guess, wasn't it? I know we're not on the gold standard anymore, but I guess that that linked old money to the gold standard, and then old money became new money in 1971. So is that modern coinage? Is that would that be the answer? Hang on, let me just think. Where was I? I would say, in short, the biggest legacy of the 1816 Coinage Reform Act was establishing the world's first formal gold standard, creating a stable, modern monetary system that influenced global finances for decades. That's what I would say. I would say that is what, in short, I would think that was what the greatest legacy of the coinage reform was. Definitely didn't use ChatGTP in advance or anything to find out what that even was. But for a second, I looked knowledgeable there, didn't I? I looked as though I knew what I was talking about. But great question, Christopher. That's for sure. So no, you don't need a search party. I'm here. I still haven't eaten my tea's there as well because I ended up running late. I haven't even eaten my tea. I'll have to nick an odd chip as I can. So hello Stevie 2095. Thank you very much for being here. Much obliged. Really appreciate you coming along. Stevie Rob, now then, mate, hopefully you're keeping well. Yes, I am skinny these days. I've lost 7.5 stone thanks to the Manjaro injection, the weight loss skinny jab, and then really having to alter my eating habits and being healthy and doing a bit of exercise. So got to keep it off now. That's the trick. And yes, Andy, most of your YouTube comments do or did get banned. Not so much now. I haven't. They tend to come through now for whatever reason. YouTube must have forgiven you. It's when they brought the pre-decimal sized silver coinage. Fair enough. Fair dues. That were back to the 1816 Coinage Act. Yes, I might be a tight Yorkshireman, but I do have the heating on. Grumpy old man is 86. I have to keep me warm. My dad was going to say, all right, keep you dead warm. Very good. Thanks, Stevie. I appreciate your kind comments there. Very good. Yes, I've gone down from just under 20 stone to just over 12 stones. I'm really pleased with myself. I've got to keep it off. Last time I lost weight big time. I lost six stone and then I put 7 back on. So I need to keep it off. Didn't Churchill try to get us to rejoin the gold standard in the 1930s? I haven't got a clue. Imagine trying to do it now. I can't remember what the figure was, but they were talking about if Gordon Brown didn't sell off a load of gold in the was it at the late 90s or the very early 2000s, how much that would have been worth now when it was like billions. I can't remember. So yeah, pretty certain that we couldn't link the pound to gold these days. Right, without further ado, let's get going. I say, any questions, please do stick them in the chat and we'll answer as we go along. Hello Martin, hope you are keeping well. So if you've never been on the Thursday Money Club, and you won't have been because it's the first time I'm doing it on a Thursday, you might have seen the Friday Club last Friday. I basically started doing 10p hunts, and because it's such a chew on to edit 10p hunts because you barely find anything, I decided to do it live and then kind of throw in ask me questions, ask me anything along, just to try and makes, because I mean 10p hunting can be a little bit tedious. However, last week, let me tell you where we got hit the jackpot. Excuse me, honestly, I do have a bit of a throat problem as well, so it's been going on for a few weeks, so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to crack a can open now. Pepsi Max caffeine free, packing in caffeine as well. I also drink too much Pepsi Max and morning, so I'm down to 5 cans a day now, which is still a lot, but sometimes I can have 10. It costs me a fortune. What was I saying? So I hit the jackpot in the first coin hunt anyway and found an A to Z letter, so I'll show you which one I got. But yeah, the plan is, see how we go, but let's keep doing lives until I get this 10p book done. So Lucy's saying, hi, what about the France coin from 1941? It's light. I haven't got a clue. I really haven't. Like you say, but ChatGPT could answer that. So the France coin. So is that what denominations? What denomination is the France coin? Are we talking about? What type? What? I'd imagine it would be some kind of franc, was it? So France coin. So is it a French coin? A coin from France. 19. Let's see what ChatGPT says. 1941 is light. Let's see what ChatGPT comes back with. So we might need a. Oh, hang on. I've just put France. No, I put France coin. France coin. Should I put light in weight? So I might need a few more specifics. Alright, honey. Alright, okay. Yes, good question. Some coins from France in 1941 can feel slightly light. It depends on the exact coin, denomination and metal composition. Here's a breakdown for you. So the French franc from 1941, they are lightweight aluminium versions of the coin. Was that something to do with the war, maybe? Was that because we're using the precious metals? Not maybe. There's also a heavier variant of the 1 franc from 1941, which is 4 grams. The light version was likely issued to conserve metal. Aluminium was much lighter than traditional coin metals, so the coins felt almost like tokens by modern day standards. Other denominations from that era, e.g. centimes or different French values, also use lighter metals, which means a coin from 1941 might feel overly light, and it doesn't automatically mean it's fake. So, right, okay, not sure what honey is. Don't know what honey means, Lucy, sorry. Anyhow, so 1 franc, 2 francs for aluminium. Yeah, God, Christopher, you've got some knowledge. CMTYE has got some coin knowledge. 5 cents or 5 francs. Did it mention the 5 cents in here? I don't know, but I think that's maybe it. So when I have access to £100 10p's, I have a fair bit of luck with the alphabet. Well, hopefully, Martin, you'll be bringing some luck for me. I say I got one last week. I will show you that in a minute. Eddie lost nearly 3 stone over the last 4 months, but I wouldn't recommend the way I did it. I got hit by a cyclist and ended up in hospital for 6 weeks. Yeah, no, that is definitely not the way to do it. I mean, every cloud, I guess, losing 3 stone, but yeah, I hope you're okay. Right, so here we go. This is the A to Z 10p hunt. All the letters from A to Z, and I do have one. Last week we got the Yeoman Warden, the Beefeater from the Tower of London there. So we've got one ticked off the list. And a little bit of a update regards the other coins. So I found 3 territory 10p's. So what I've done is I've set up a coin album for 10 pences. Got this from UK Coin Hunt, but put my bungle logo in the middle. And they're in alphabetical order, so this is F for Falklands. If I find any Falklands 10p's, I'll put them in the first page. Any Gibraltarians are next, so G for Gibraltar. Then we've got G for Guernsey. Then I for Isle of Man. We've got J for Jersey. And then if I find any other kind of oddities or anything else, maybe even some foreign coins. Occasionally you find American quarters, 25 cents maybe. I'll put them in the back there. So basically I've got myself a 10p book for anything that isn't the alphabets that won't go into this lovely... Look, I love the feel of this as well. It is the 2018 version, although they are identical apart from the 2019 versions are slightly, the colour scheme's slightly different. But I'm not bothered about the year. It'll just be just finding any alphabet will be absolutely amazing. So, the honey mancura is for your throat, right? Okay, I don't know what mancura means, but I'm just so uneducated. I could barely read as well, but no, thank you, Lucy. I appreciate that. What size coin would you like to see as a strike your own coin? Do you know what I mean? I'm quite happy with the 50p's, me. I was watching, was it Christopher's Royal Mint video? Was it Master Temple's latest Royal Mint video? I think it was Christopher's, and he was saying about how awesome it is when you get a coin. So say it's a 50p, the Monopoly one he was on about, where it's completely different to the circulating version or the version that's even made to buy. So I think the strike your own should be really, really exclusive in that way. I'm quite happy if it's 50p's to be honest, but why not mix them? Why not mix them around and let's see what, do a whole range. Why not strike on the day? Why not be able to strike multiple coins of different denominations? Just try and get as many people there as possible. Or I don't know, but we'll have to see. Does anyone know the value of a 2003 Jersey grown at 50p, the one that has a 10,000 mintage? Can't find any sales anywhere. I don't, but someone will. If they stop making Pepsi Max, what would you drink? I don't like Diet Coke. Probably Coke Zero, though. It's pretty tasteless, but then you have to get used to it. Hello, Kyle. Seems to be a long time since we spoke. I hope you're well. It's from New Zealand. The bees feed on the pollen. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Good call. But yeah, no, I've been going to the doctors. It feels like I've got a permanent lump in my throat, and then my throat gets sore as well, and gets kind of really tense, and I get a little bit hoarse as well. And I mean, I do talk a lot, as you can imagine, just in everyday life. But yeah, just got some Gaviscon in case it's acid reflux. I don't think it is, because I don't have any, but it could be guitar, but I can't play it. Sorry, it's my granddad. You know, my granddad's joke from, you know, he passed away in 1996, so that's how old that joke is, the guitar. But I've got guitar, but I can't play it. Right, anyhow, so this is £100 worth of 10 pences. They are in rolly-over bags inside. I can't remember where this is from. I can't remember whether... Because I did get a bag of 10p's from Sue in the post office before she moved post offices. I think this is a 10p bag from the post office. I don't think it's from the bank. I think this is the one 10p bag from the post office that wasn't just 2022 shields. So let's get it open and let's see what's in here. Oh, Monster, Eddie, no, it's, oh, that is poison, that stuff. Monster and Red Bull and all the rest of it. Oh no. I mean, I've had to give up caffeine, because it's, I've been getting a few health checks and what have you, and caffeine's something that I need to give up. So, and I don't drink coffee, or take it, but I get a lot of caffeine from a lot of Pepsi Max that I drink. Hence why I need to reduce the amount I drink full stop, to stop me going to the toilet so much in the night. And then the caffeine is a diuretic, apparently, that makes you want to go more. So yeah, definitely couldn't do a Monster or a Red Bull. Absolutely not. I'd just be wired. And the taste is horrible. I don't know. So yeah, that's why I've got hooked on Pepsi Max really, and Diet Coke, because it fills you up, doesn't it? It helps you feel. It helps you feel full. And loads of water as well. But I got to the point where I was drinking 4 pints of water a day, or 4 litres of fluid, one way or the other. That was for sure. So as I'm trying to keep the weight off, I've needed to actually drink less. But anyhow, so Kyle found a Commonwealth Wales, nice one. Have a guess what my 50p coin it was like today. Was it absolutely rubbish, and either 2020 or 2022 shield bust, or all 2017 Britannias? I reckon it'll have been something like that. Right, so we're searching for alphabet A to Z 10p's. I'm not looking for any, not intended for circulation years, nothing like that. I'm not going to say when I can see it's a shield. I'm just going to be flicking past it. I probably will turn the odd one just because it's more force of habit than anything else. But yeah, not looking for any, not intended for circulation years, not looking for any errors or anything like that. Alphabets, territories, and the 2023, what's it called, the grouse, Calla lily or something like that, isn't it? Calpa lily. I can't think. I did actually have to ask Google how you pronounce that grouse's name. That Scottish grouse that's on the 10p's from 2023, 600,000. So it'll be hard to find it, but you just don't know. It could be there. There's more of them in circulation than there is some of the alphabet letters. Right, how did I pronounce it? How do you say Calpa-Cali, is it? So how do you say Calpa-Cali? Calpa-Cali, let's have a listen. Capercaillie. So we're looking for the Capercaillie grouse from the 2023 10p's, 600,000. Oh, I've done a whole bag already, flipping it. That was quick. Capercaillie. if you can't do Red Bull. Michu, I had one, yeah, so Michu, honestly, I really am sorry that I can't see your comments. I'll try and see if I can suss out what you were saying by what Christopher Ty is saying. I had one from Every that took them over a week to collect it from the sender's parcel shop. The Gibraltar Christmas 50 being £2 out bungle, just thinking Lady M's Christmas bed. I know, I do need to, I haven't even got the snowman yet, the 2025 snowman from the Royal Mint. Never mind the Gibraltarian coins. Looks, I like it. Like I really do like the Christmas coins. Yeah, I do need to sort that out. And I was thinking, do I just purchase a strike your own snowman and then get the best of both worlds? Maybe I'll have a 2025 snowman to go with a Christmas coin collection, and I'll have the packaging to go with the strike your own. I do need to get my finger out, that's for sure, and then get it into the big boy album. Have you made all your purchases, Andy? I know you're building up your Christmas 50p collection full stop, aren't you? But are you? Have you got hold of the 2025 coins yet? Christmas coins. Has everybody else got the Christmas coins yet? What do you think of them? I think my opinion of the Gibraltarian £2 is it's quite busy. It's quite a lot into the design. Is it like Santa's face in front of the rock? But I really do like it. See, we do have some low mintage lion on the 10p's 2008. Just going back to what I'm not looking for, and that can attract a little bit of value for people who are doing a date run, looking for, like, to have one of every year. But I won't be looking. It's just too mind blowing. Keep the questions coming, by the way. Keep the questions. Jack Jones found a salmon in my last hunt, sold on eBay in a few hours at £90, £80 minus $5 eBay fee. Nice. Guess who? Hello, Jack. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. The members' prizes were claimed, by the way. Jack just reminded me on there. So, Alan, we spelled his name wrong. It's Alan without an E. It's Alan, A-L-A-N. So Alan claimed his members' prize. He picked, well, he won't know what he's got. He said he wanted one of the Isle of Man coins. So he let me pick. So I've sent him a couple of Isle of Man coins and a couple more. It was such a good hunt. I sent that off to him. And Charlotte Wills claimed the monthly members prize as well. So they're on their way to them. According to the tracking, I think Alan's is due for delivery tomorrow. No mention of Charlotte's actually. I posted them together as well. So hopefully they will turn up. So all members prizes for December have been claimed and sent out. I just bought the coloured Robin 50p issue by Guernsey, but couldn't resist it. I've bought the Gibraltar set as well. All right, is that I've Guernsey just brought out a coloured Robin because is it a 2025 coin? Because they did, wasn't it Guernsey that did a Robin? Was it last year or the year before? Was it a set of Robins? Did they do a set of Robins or just one? I can't remember. Might even be 2023. Or have they done another one for 2025? Canadian's a big Robins fan. A Robin fan, that's for sure. We got the Gibraltar set as well. Just need 5 more to complete the Gibraltar Christmas set. Need to sell a kidney. I know. Have you got the Isle of Man coins as well? Because they are bloody expensive. Them the Isle of Man's, particularly the snowman coins. Don't they go for 200 or 300 quid? Some of the years the James and the snowman. I think they would be on the book. If I came into a decent amount of money, I think I would purchase. I'd purchase every single version of the Isle of Man coins, and particularly the Christmas ones. Even the more old-fashioned ones, which aren't really my style, I still love. I like more modern-y, not quite too busy, you know, not too much on the coin kind of style, but there just isn't a bad Christmas coin at all from the Isle of Man's point of view. Hello, Copper Cave. Thanks for being here. Have you got any questions? Have you got a question for me? Anything you want to do? I see the 0.99 there. So do you want to test me, see where I know in terms of gold, which won't be much, but ChatGTP will help me out. That's for sure. Do feel free to ask along, test me knowledge, which isn't great. On other things. Can I buy one of the Plum Fans and Members Live? Just drop me an email, jackbunglecollects@gmail.com. See what we can sort out. No problem. Euro Millions tomorrow night, yeah. Do I stop playing the Euro Millions? We used to play it, and instead I decided we're spending £22.50 a month on the Euro Millions draw, which I think was only like it was ever so slightly different every month depending how many draws there was in that month. Was it £2.50 an entry twice a week, something like that? And so in the end I thought, well, rather than Euro Millions, I just started buying £25 worth of premium bonds. So I thought, one, you've got a chance of winning £1 million, albeit it's a long shot, but at least you never lose your stake money. So I think, well, for £25, just buy £25 worth of premium bonds every month, and you're then in the draw for life, really, or for as long as you want to hold that premium bond. And yet you lose a little bit in terms of inflation and the value of money, but ultimately you haven't lost your stake. So I've been doing that for a little while now. It feels a more cost-effective way of doing it. Although I appreciate I can't win 50-odd million. Lurking from work here in California. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What too? There's the 2022 Shield. The ones that have been the scourge of my life. When I've been getting some orders from the post office. A few million of them have been minted for circulation. What do you do, Copper Cave? Are you in the trade? Are you coin related in your work? I mean, if you don't share too many details, if you don't want to, of course. But interested to know whether you are in the coin business, or the gold business, I should say, or the bullion business. Of course, out in California, you'll be able to go and find it yourself in them there hills. Not sure whether that was the right accent or not. Lady M and I were in, and Tech Guy, our son Tech Guy, who was my technical advisor on the channel, we were in Los Angeles. Was it last month or was it October? I can't remember. But we went to LA, stayed in Burbank, went and viewed the movie locations from the Back to the Future film. Had a great time. Loved it. We love America, full stop. Not that we've been that many times, but no, LA was really good. Went to a LAFC game as well. A few bits and pieces. In fact, you'll probably be able to. In fact, you'll probably be able to. I'm sure. Did I put it on this channel? No, I think I put our adventures on. It'll be on our other channel. So we have an adventure channel, a vlogging channel. There's not many subscribers. There's only 400 and something subscribers. But it's called Adventures of bungleandladym. So we vlogged our adventures at the car park where Back to the Future was filmed, the Twin Pines Mall and stuff like that. So we had a great time. Got a cheap flight using our Virgin reward points. So we just paid the air duty, and it was a really good Airbnb. Fantastic. Did it as cheap as we possibly could. So what's Andy saying? I'm going for the Isle of Man Christmas as well. I have the 2003 and 2008 Snowman. Excellent, but I can't bring myself to tell the wife, and that's why I had to sell her. Wow, yeah. How much did you pay? How much did you pay for them? Because is it the 2008 that's worth mega money, like a few £100? I know the 2003 is worth what is it? 6,800 quid. I'm not sure, but it's the 2008 that's mega money. Which country has a coin called the unicorn? I don't know. Let me just think. Can I ask ChatGTP? Can I talk into this? What country has the coin called the unicorn? Oh no. What country has a coin called the unicorn?
The coin called the unicorn is actually from the Isle of Man. They issue a series of coins featuring the mythical unicorn, and they're quite popular among collectors.
According to ChatGPT, it's the Isle.
Their unique designs and limited mintages.
Content.
Definitely a fun look. Absolutely. If you have any other curiosities or fun coin-related question.
ChatGTP is scary when it talks to you, but apparently that's the Isle of Man. According to this, I mean, Isle of Man is not a country as such, is it? But is it the Isle of Man? A country called the unicorn. What series of coin would you like to see, like the US state quarters? Oh no. I mean, I'd love to see the 10p's come out again. The the A to Z 10p hunt or something like that again. Maybe even if they were the same designs, even they didn't have to design different coins, just bring them out for a different year. I think that would do me. I think the Olympic set was absolutely amazing. But yeah, the state and the park quarters in the US of A is amazing. The Canadian coins are as well. I love the Canadian coins. In fact, I like them more because they've got the Queen on and now the King. Right, hang on, just block your ears a minute. I'm about halfway through here, absolutely flying through these 10p's. Good job, I've got a few £2 as a backup. I've had an email, let me just see what the email says. Oh, from Katie, hello. Oh, right, yeah, okay, I get it, yeah, I remember now. Yes, I'm sure, Jack. I'm sure we can sort that out. I'll have a see what I've got, because I should have particularly the Island Games one. Well, they might be worth looking on eBay, you know, getting the Island Games, get the full set, the full denomination of every denomination. It's a lovely set for all the different sports on. I don't know how much it costs, but I did get a full set of that at some point. I wonder where it is. I wonder what I've done with it. Circulated, but like in nicely circulated. Got them in 2009. Is it 19? They came out. They're in good condition. But yeah, you might just be best trying to get the entire set, because it is a wonderful set. I mean, I know I like it because it looks like the Olympic sets, Olympic coins, and I do like Olympic Olympic merch. But yeah, I'm sure we can sort something out. The chat's going there. I can see Andy Coin Cupboards here. Hello again. 2 live streaming in a row. Thanks for being here. Think the Robin is part of a set, but one is enough. Yeah, Guernsey. I'm sure they. Don't know. I think they did release it singly, didn't they? The Robin from Guernsey, about 2022, 23, something like that. And it was part of a wider set. Can't remember. I'm sure I even bought the set and then sent it back because the quality was gash. Can't remember. Right, Stevie's saying, best wishes to you and Lady M. Got to head off. Now we'll be back again in the future. Okay, Stevie, thank you very much. So Copper Cave integrates coins into the workday. Are there any rare 50p NIFCs you need? Thinking the likes of the NIFC Shield. Also the 2622 and the Tooth Fairy. Yeah, I was talking about that last week, Jack. About the 2622 coin and the Tooth Fairy from 2022. So I have had them both, and I sold them when I had a big boy album with one of each commemorative and circular 50p from 1969 right the way up to the end of 2022, with the exception of the aquatics with a line on the face, I didn't have the 40 years of the 40 pence coins either, although I had bought them in a proof of the silver proof set. And and the regrets, if I was going to buy them back, there would be the two that I would buy. In regards to the NIFCs, I think I've definitely got a 2009 and a 2011. I think. And again, of course, I did have all of them as part of the big boy albums. But yes, I probably would get them again. But, you know, I always live in eternal hope I would find them in a coin hunt. So Copper Cave, as I said, yeah, tries to integrate coins in your work day. Very good. Have I said that? I might have done that. Coin roll hunting in my office. Excellent. Do you get many? Is it enders? Is it enders you call them over there? Or is that an Australian thing when you can see a good one on the end? So lucky over there to have coins with silver in, of course. Absolutely outstanding. You've got your different mint marks as well. You've got plenty to aim at and collect. 160 for the 2003 and just under 400 for the 2008, which was a bargain. All right, okay. Had a bit of money from Dad, so I put it in my collection rather than staffing it towards my daughter's uni costs. Fabulous. No, I do like any Isle of Man coin. There isn't it. The only bad coin the Isle of Man did, I think it was the Isle of Man. They had Isle of Man and Gibraltar. I think it's the Isle of Man. Is it the Platinum Jubilee set or something like that? The Platinum set where you've got the really bad portrait of the Queen and Prince Philip. Is it the wedding set or something? And they're like, you know, they're on a balcony together. They're just so poorly designed that they're awful. But yeah, I think I'm sure they're Isle of Man. They're the only ones I don't like. Scotland had it as well. Tudor Times gold coin. K is for custard. Ooh. Oh, that's very kind, Northern Coins. Thank you very much. So Northern Coins has. So what have we done? Sent 10 Bungle Collects Coin gift memberships. So 10 people have been randomly made. So 10 people who are watching have been randomly made members. That is very, very kind. That is excellent. Thank you very much. So Coin Cupboard comes back as a member again. So you'll get the welcome back. We've got David PJ1KG. Johnny Botts has got it. Ian's back as a member. Fantastic. Drummer Boy is Puzzler Review 2022. Hello, Puzzler Review 2022. It's been a while. Rickard has, Chrissy has, Bertha, Breather. Don't know how do you say it? Breath. BR. Obviously, I can barely read. So that is amazing. And Harry Tooth 265. So fantastic. That means on January, I think it's the 3rd of January will be at the exclusive members live stream. So you'll be able to tune into that. It'll be 7 o'clock, and I do a members prize as well. Well, this is a little prize once a month for have a wheel and a random member gets selected. Or on the night, if you want to pay an extra couple of pounds, you can do a play along. So again, anyone who pays £2 goes on a wheel. We pick somebody off the wheel, and then we hunt through a bag of 50p's for you, and you pick which coin out of that bag you want, and we send that on. So we in effect coin hunt on you. So it's all good. It's all a bit of fun, you know. It's a good group, and yeah, of course it helps with channel funds as well. So. That is really kind of you, Northern Coins. Thank you very much. I say because the members numbers have just slowly been declining. It was always around about 55 members, give or take. It's around about 45 now. It's kind of just dropped off just a couple every month, which is fine. Of course, it's great for anyone who's there, and you can come and go. You can join, and you pay a month at a time. There's no obligation. It's all good. Appreciate anyone who joins at all. So, but yeah, and you get a little logo next to your name when you put a comment in. So anyone who's now a member, if you put a comment in, you'll get a little logo, a little loyalty badge comes up again next to your name, so you know that people know you're a channel member. And also you get exclusive emojis as well that you can put into the chat. And I think you can flex the fact you remember. So that is really, really kind of you. Thank you very much, Northern Coins. So really nice way to support the channel. Right, let me just catch back up on the chat there. Case for custard, according to Andy Coin Cupboard, would have the countries on. I would have the counties on the 10p's from the UK. Yeah, that would be good. A counties set, that would be good. Or even imagine having a mega capital cities of the UK, or including I suppose the territories as well. Imagine that, what a mega 50p set that would be, and how rare they'd be, because even if I don't know how many cities are in the UK. That's a good question. In fact, I'll ask ChatGPT. So how many cities in the UK? "76 official designated cities in the United Kingdom." And I'm sure you include the likes of Douglas of the Isle of Man, don't you, and what have you. So maybe there's 80. So if we do a bit of maths, so let's say they like to do, when they do circulating, they like to do maybe probably 5 million. So 5 million. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that'd be too many. Yeah, 5 and 6 noughts. Divided by, let's say, 80. $625,000. So that would be nice and low mintage, wouldn't it? So still doable, especially when they first came out. Trying to collect all the capital cities. And then you could maybe do the next year towns or something like that. And then you'd have ones that were towns that were they became cities. So you might have, as the years go on, you would have the same place on a coin, but one designated a town before it was a city. So that'd be cool. I think, yeah, capital cities. That's what I would do. Like it. Right, okay. I like the pure nickel coins. Okay. Andy's still subscribed to Andy. Miss the old cupboard days. I'm just catching up. Okay, where are we now? Thanks to Northern Coins. Yes, no, very, very thanks. So Andy said, I usually go to the Isle of Man and Gibraltar, but then had to get Thunderbird set from Guernsey. Oh, that doesn't do much for me. Thunderbirds, that's for sure. Yep. There's Andy flexing his membership badge. So Northern Coins, how come you don't? So if you've gifted channel memberships, how come you don't have the logo next to your name? How does that work? Can you just donate? You don't have to be a member in order to donate, or has something gone wrong? I don't know. So any new members, please do just stick something in the comments so you can show your loyalty badge, and you can using emojis. Andy Coin Cupboard there's put a plum in for a plum find. Monty's in. Hello, Monty. Thank you very much for being here. Mrs. Coin Crew, awesome. What a name, Mrs. Coin Crew, class. So Eddie's saying that will be on my birthday. No, I'm not telling you how old I'll be. I'm saying that. Oh, Trev's in as well. Hello, Trev. Thank you very much for joining. Oh yeah, members, yeah, very good. Cities or countries of 10p's would be amazing if they did something akin to the US quarters. Yeah, definitely. So Sue's asking, what's the temperature over there? We are going to have a scorcher, 30 degrees. What time is it, Sue, in New Zealand? It's about 5 degrees over here, so it's just after 7 o'clock in the evening. So it's not too bad, but for the time of year, but it's not that warm. Hence the bears cap. As Chancellor of the Bank of England, Bungle, which 3 people would you choose on your banknotes? Who was most important to you, Bungle? Well, I'd definitely have to have Lady M on a banknote, 100%. And then I'd have to put myself on as well. Not that I'm an egomaniac, but How cool would it be to be in a banknote? And who would the third person be? Flipping heck. That's I should have put my kids on. Don't know, just make it like a family affair. So maybe can you have two people on the same one? I put Ellie on and Tech Guy. I think that's what I'd have to do. Yeah. Do I have any heroes? Like heroes or such? I don't know. I really like my boss at work. My boss at work for like 20 years. So he's like my friend, my boss, my mentor, my dad, my biggest critic, probably my greatest ally. So I could pay homage to him, I guess. Not that he'd ever watch this. He has absolutely no interest in anything like this. So, anyhow, Malcolm, thank you very much. I was just watching your Monday mix. Thanks very much or your latest Monday mix. Thanks very much for the shout out when you got the pouch out. So yeah, thank you for that. And I think I've just about sussed out your football game as well now. I was trying to think Newton Heat. The only one I couldn't get was Newton Heat and something or other. And I guess Newton's the Isaac Newton, but I couldn't get the other bits to that one. But I think I just about worked it out. And that's commitment that mate as well. The levels you go to add up all the scores and then the have the whatchamacallit as well. The league table, flipping heck. That is ultimate commitment. So, right, Friday morning, 8:15. It's 30 degrees at 8:15 in the morning. Wow, that is going to be hot. You do have a bungle banknote, yes. It's funny. Katie Jones. I can't remember why I was having a conversation with Katie Jones recently-ish. That was it. Yes, she'd come across her banknotes. She got some of the prototypes. Where she basically saying, "I've just uncovered these." But yeah, the old bungle banknotes. Was it 5? What was the lowest denomination? It was a 5, 10, 20 bungles, 50 bungles, and 100 bungles. But yeah, you can get them anywhere. They're available absolutely anywhere in the world. So Northern Coin's got an open fire on, but I'm in short and t-shirt. Nice. Yeah, something a bit different. Yeah, no, honestly, it really is. It's really clever. I really admire the effort and the time that you go into. Football teams in the UK, that would be good. Because then you could have you put what league they were in. So of course every year the teams would be in a different league. You could do it as an annual thing, couldn't you? Even if you just did would you just do the Premier League? They get enough exposure. And if you did the 72, maybe it's the 72 EFL clubs. Do that every year. That would be. I'd love a big coin set. Right, okay, let's crack back on with the 10 bigs. We're well over halfway, probably 3/4 of the way through, and found absolutely nothing. Did our luck peak in the first episode? Let's in the first live last week. Let's see. Hopefully not. We'll keep the faith. We keep going. We've got to appreciate how hard it is to find anything in the 10p. Last week was absolutely spectacular. So any more questions? I say I should. And I suppose I do end up talking enough. Like if anybody wants to ask any questions, test my coin knowledge, which isn't very good, but test it anyhow. If you want to know, I don't know, mintage figures or values or just general kind of trivia, ask away. See if you can catch me out, which you probably will. It's all just a bit of fun. But I say it doesn't have to be coin related if you don't want us, but I guess you can ask anything. Anything. One thing's probably worth mentioning as well is that Mackham and M collects, I'd imagine, is it? Or you're running your Christmas Carol coin hunt again this year. So there'll be 10 channels taking part. Chance to win a coloured snowman and signed Benjamin Bunnies off a load of coin channels. So do go, if you go over to Mackham Moolah, so you see Mackham there with the little red little logo. If you click on him, you'll be able to go over to his channel and you'll see the details of that. So it'll be 10 different coin hunts released an hour apart, and you get a chance round about Christmas time. Is it Christmas Eve, Christmas Day? I actually don't know what day it is. I remember the closing date for entries was New Year's Eve. But yeah, so go on Mackham's worth a subscribe anyhow, and if you've got a chance of winning others, then you can win in a prize as well, and you'll get to find out another 9 channels that do coin hunts and coin related business. I probably won't be able to remember the 10 off the top of my head, but I'm going to try, and I can't help but try now. Mackham, M Collects, was it Coins For You? RJ Coins, friend of the channel, top man. To coin the phrase, friend of the channel, top man. There's 5, I think. Northeast Coins, friend of the channel, top man. There's 6. Is Ian Ritchie? Ian, were you on the list, Ian? Am I making that up? Don't know. Either way, Ian, top man, friend of the channel. Can't remember. I don't think. I'm not gonna say it. No, I don't think Ian was on the list. Northern Coins, were you on there? Are you doing one? I'm gonna say Northern Coins, top man, friend of the channel, and donator of all things memberships. So double top man. That's 7. Who else will be on there? Who else was on there? Might have to give up. What other channels were on? Don't know. I'll have to give in. Who have I missed out? Glenn. Did I get set on the 20th? Is it? Yeah. Okay. Ian from the TGBCH looked at football teams for his coins tokens, but there was too much copyright stuff going on. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm talking about proper coins though. They'd have to do it officially, wouldn't they? Through the Royal Mint would have to go through the correct channels, and they'd have more chance of doing the EFL. I think the English football, even just starting in the lower leagues, maybe. That'd be great. Doodle Dave, yes. I did see Doodle Dave. I don't think I've seen any of Doodle Dave's videos, but I thought it was an interesting name. Does Dave doodle or noodle? Does Dave doodle noodle? I don't know. Gooner. Sunderland Coiner as well, of course. Flipping it. Yes, Gooner collects Aldershot Coin Club and Sunderland Coin. How did I forget them? All friends of the channel, of course, and also is a good chance of it. Well, other than Gooner, I suppose, who's down south. The good chance of it staying in the winner staying in the northeast or Yorkshire. So keeping up for the northern boys. As Eddie says, Doodle McDoo. Right, okay. I've got a can of Pepsi Max 2, $6.99 for 24 for middle. Very good. I'm on the caffeine-free note now though, Andy. I had to reduce how much fluid I was drinking, because on my weight loss journey I'd built up to drinking over 4 litres of fluids a day, so I was going to the toilet all the time and during the night. So I had to reduce my fluids and reduce my caffeine intake, because I don't drink tea or coffee, but up to 10 cans of Pepsi Max a day meant that it's a diuretic, doesn't mean you go to the toilet even more. And then I've got a bit of jip with me kind of throat, which could be acid reflux. I had to reduce Pepsi Max even more, so I'm now down to 5 cans a day of Pepsi Max, but caffeine free. And you know, it's a bloody struggle. I'm only a couple of weeks in, but it's a bloody struggle to reduce your Pepsi Max intake when I've been drinking so much. You see, as a weight loss tool, because it's as well, because the gas fills you up. So it's got the liquid to fill you up and or take away your thirst, I guess. Generally how it works. But yeah, so man, I get them off Amazon when they've got a deal on for a slab. I don't think I've had them as low. Oh, actually, I think I did get them for £6 odd once. About 10. I had to buy 10 slabs at once. I got them for £6.66 on subscribe and save, and then I just cancelled the subscribe and save. But yeah, it's a good deal that. But I mean, someday if you go to places like Tesco's or whatever, only 4 bags left, everyone. Somewhere like Tesco, sometimes it'll be 10 or 11 quid for a slab of Pepsi Max. You don't think you retain your crown this year, you never know. Got 3.5 litres of Pepsi Max in. Now it's 4 litres in total of anything liquid, so I do have like a meal replacement for breakfast. That was half a litre. And then somewhere between 5 and 10 cans of Pepsi Max. And the rest was water. But I was tracking what I was drinking and how many times I was going to the toilet for a time. And realised that, yeah, 4 litres a day was a lot. So yes. So now reduce Pepsi Max, reduce caffeine, reduce liquid, and try and keep the weight off as well. But there must be something in Pepsi Max that gets you addicted to it. It was easier to stop smoking than it was to give up Pepsi Maxes. So even just 5 a day, I rattle for it. I have to savour it, and you know, as soon as I finish one, I'm thinking about the next one. As bad as bloody food. But hey ho, I'm just going to empty my little. Got 3 bags left. And I'm going to just empty the tray before I finish. So what I'll do is I'll do these 3 bags, and then I'll have a little break, a little toilet time, and then I'll come back and I say I do have £300 for the £2 to do as well. I went into the post office today to give the lasses a card and their present as a thank you for all they do for me. And number 1 post office lady Liz says she had £300 worth of £2, so I took them with me. Thought they'll do for tonight for a cheeky little live. So I'll do them after the 10p's. Come on, let's see if we can get some. Yeah, are you energy drinks, Andy? Do you drink all that chemically stuff rather than water? There's Coin Cupboard in her with his an exclusive members emoji. Please do feel free to become a channel member, of course. Anybody, if you want to support the channel, then you can find all the ways to support the channel are in the description. You can buy us a coffee, and obviously you can do super thanks, things like that. If should you desire, then please do so. And I'll see it live coming through. Because I've got my phone, it'll be. And of course, if you do a super thanks thing, it'll come up anyway in the chat. Got a pigeon last week. I've tested out the new gingerbread Kit Kats, but they're a bit disappointing. Back to the Kit Kat Chunkies then. Yeah, well, I've been slimming and been on the weight loss job, which really took away my sweet tooth. I've hardly had any chocolate at all for pretty much 9 months, but I did have a 4-finger Kit Kat. I mean, they are elite. 4-finger Kit Kats are elite, especially when you've had basically no chocolate or anything for 9 months. I enjoyed that, and that actually kicked off a chunky Kit Kat debate in my house. I used to love a chunky Kit Kat, but they're not chunky enough now. They're just not. They've just thinned the shrinkflation, isn't it? I think they've just thinned the chocolate out, and they're just not the same. So no, yeah, 4-finger Kit Kats are the way to go. Right, 1 bag left. Yeah, Rockstar. Yeah, no, I just can't do it. I think there's just too much garbage in it. It just gets me wired, and you know, I just stopping the Pepsi Max caffeine with the caffeine in. Oh, right, I just went cold turkey. I was rattling for a couple of days, felt sick, headache, toilet time. Just amazing how your body gets hooked on stuff. But anyway, a couple of days, it was all gone. Right, we're nearly there before say a short break, and then we'll do some £2. Did you get the new Silverman Snowman coin? I'm missing the 2023, but I've got all the rest. No, don't. I've got very little silver coins. Just get so worried about the toning. Yeah, it just gets to them and just ruins them. Still got a few silver proofs. The only silver proof I've got is the 2008 Snowman, which I actually think I got off Andy Coin Club, if I remember correctly. Right, last few in here. Have we got sweet bottle? We have. So one extreme to the other. Last Friday, absolutely unbelievable with an A to Z and 3 territories, and this is absolutely nothing. Not even an American quarter or out. Absolutely nothing. Right, I'm going to take just 5 minutes, just a toilet stop. I'm going to have a little bite of my tea, and then I'll be back and I'll do them £2. For you. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, hello, I'm back. Bit longer than I thought. I didn't quite finish my tea either, but didn't want to keep these waiting too long. Right, I've got £300 worth of £2 coins in this 20p bag. Got these from my new, sorry, not my new old mate Sue, from the #1 post office, Lady Liz. So I went in to take the ladies in the post office's Christmas present and card in, and she gave me these £300 worth of £2. Now some of them are double bagged, and I've had some good luck when they double bagged. I think when they're double bagged, I can definitely be confident that nobody has looked through them. So this is exciting. Oh, let's start off with a mule. Let's start off with a Lord Kitchener mule coin. No, but it's still a Lord Kitchener. It is still a Lord Kitchener. So we're off for our first commemorative. I realise I'm taking a bit of a risk here as well, because if I find Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, it means that I've completed the mat accidentally. Now I'll tell you what I do as well. That's what, and in fact I am going to do. I'm going to check them all for errors, rotations, oddities as I go along, and see me going back through. So especially on the 1999, definitely give that a rotate to check that the Queen is the right way around, because I wish I kept it now, but I sold one for £81 that was where she was that way around when I spun it. So I'm going to do every single coin as we go along. In fact, I didn't check this for rotations, did I? I know I spun it, but I didn't look. And it's got the right edge inscription as well. Is that you had your nip out for a fag, a Kit Kat, and another tin of Pepsi Max? Yeah. What's the circulation Kew Garden selling for now on Facebook groups and the likes? Do you know? I'm not really sure. I know it definitely dropped. It's not the 150 that it was before. Yeah, I'm not totally sure, to be honest. Does anybody else know what the Kew Gardens are going on groups, Facebook groups and the like? I think last time I looked, I think depending on the condition, £120 up over, but closer to 150 really, more than anything else. So yeah, I turn every £2 coin that I get to see if it's rotated. I pay particular attention to the 2015s because they can be rotated. The 2010s, because they can have double die obverse errors where it looks like it's been double stamped. 1999s because they can be rotated and worth a few quid. And I certainly check the edge inscriptions for all the commemorative coins, just in case we come across one with the wrong edge inscription on it. Right, there's our second commemorative. We've got the Florence Nightingale from 2010. Highly minted, similar mintage to that Lord Kitchener. I'm only worth £2, unfortunately, but at least we've got a second commemorative on the board, as it were. So Drummer Boy saying, whoever gifted me that membership, thank you very much, really appreciated, fantastic, much love. It was Northern Coins, so yeah, do go, if anybody wants to thank Northern Coins, then do go and subscribe to his channel. That would be a nice way to say thank you. See if you like the cut of his jib as well. It's all coin related good stuff. That'll be a great way to thank. And of course it means that you can join the members live stream. It'll be the 3rd of January 2026 is the next one, 7 o'clock. So you'll be entered into the members prize draw. Just a little prize as a thank you to all members. And if you want to play along on the night, you can pay £2 with a chance to be picked out to be the person that we'll hunt a big bag of 50p's for you. And you get to pick which coin you want to take home. So we could pull out a Kew Gardens or a football or a salmon, and for £2 you would then select that one. But it's just all a little bit of fun, and of course all helps towards channel funds as well. And there's another kitchener, and again it's not the mule, but it's in nice condition, that one. Dime bag Darren coins. Why are you so handsome? Does it help you find good coins? Me? Hey, thanks very much, Dime bag Darren. If that's what you meant, or are you talking to somebody else in the chat? Don't forget the rotated fake £2 coins. Yep. Oh yeah, look for fakes as well. Is there one coin that you dream of finding? I suppose of recent times, I like finding any not intended for circulation. So a 50p that was not, minted for circulation, that was minted in for commemorative packs, sales packs, retail packs. So I really like finding not intended for circulations, and I would really like to get the Tooth Fairy coin from 2020 with a little privy mark, and I really like the Queen's 2622 privy mark coin. So don't forget to check commemoratives for rotations either. I had 2 army centenaries and a gunpowder plot to rotate. Yep, no, we'll do. Have I forgot to do that? I should, yeah. I do check it. I do check them all, or I should do, unless I've forgotten. Yeah, and we had the is it the 65th anniversary of VE Day? Is it 65 years? And hasn't someone found that rotated as well? And is it the Brunel with the gunpowder plot and inscription? I also look for any fried eggs. So anywhere the silver's been pushed into the brass, it looks like a fried egg, or any bits of extra cud or metal on the coin that shouldn't be there. Sometimes they've been flipped as well, the coins, as in the middle's been taken out and flipped over. Yeah, huge thanks to Northern Coins. It's a double bagger. Yes, it is raining. It's raining in the Magic Studio, hitting the roof. Also, I looked at in your live stream. Alright, okay. That the kettle's boiling. No, it is the rain on the roof. The rain is swept in to the northeast of England. I'll have to do an edge hunt as well, especially for Sue in New Zealand. He's a nice 2010 coin. Look at that double die. Well, it looks double stamped. It wasn't, but it could have been. It was in nice condition as well. Are you still there, Sue, from New Zealand, or have you melted in the sun by now? I'll do it with this one. We'll do an edge hunt. We'll have a look to see if we can identify what the coin is before we flip it over, just by reading the edge inscription. So let's have a little look. So going from the top, so that says giants standing on their shoulders. Giant shoulders, standing on, and shoulders. So that looks like they are all technologies, all just the definitive technology coins. Let's have a look and give them a spin. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All present and correct. All 10 coins from the bag. All technologies. So just 3 commemoratives so far. It's been pretty barren, hasn't it? I suppose, with the 10p's as well. But doesn't matter. We've still got a few bags to go. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can pull out an absolute plum, or a peach, or what was the other one? Was it cucumber? Oh, we know these are rotated as well. Keep an eye out for them. The active union It's a highly minted coin, but they can rotate, so worth a look at. That'll give you a bit of extra value. I tell you what I do need. I need a 2000. Maybe this is it. I need a 2015 where I think the Queen's like that way on, because I ended up like selling it for next to nothing on eBay, and then realised I did it because I've got the Queen kind of there, and there, but I just didn't have one here, so I do need to find one. It's been a long time since I've even found a 2015 rotation. Right, there's a little bit of blob of metal there on the back of the Queen's head. Doesn't really add any value. Can you see just the back of a bun there? So the die that stamps the metal to make it the coin, it chips away, and then the chip is imprinted on the image. Doesn't add any value. It's highly minted coin, the 2015, and it is just the technology, just the definitive version. Yeah, a cucumber. Yeah, yours was cucumber, wasn't it, Andy? I think peach was Caledonian coins. I was a plum and you were a cucumber. Get the toothpick out. Yeah, we did. We saw the bird last week, didn't we? The keeper of the toothpicks. Oh, I found one of my original toothpicks as well. The coloured one in the Bungle Collects channel colours. But it's safely back on the geek shelf now. Nestled amongst the coin, memorabilia and Olympic tat. I'm not getting much stuff for these double bags. I felt like they've been double bags, like double protected. But so far not. Been pretty barren. But we will painstakingly check every one. It'll save me looking again afterwards. 2014 is also a year I've seen rotated just ever so slightly. We've got a nice DNA double helix coming up here. Looks in nice condition. It's getting on a little bit, that coin. 2003 I think it is. We'll have a little look. Yeah, 2003. Still got, we've got a few marks on it, but it has been in circulation, what, 22 years, 23 years coming up. It's quite shiny still. It's got on the outside there deoxyribonucleic acid, which is what DNA is. DNA is short for deoxyribonucleic acid. I believe it's, I've seen Jurassic Park, so it's DNA, it's what all living things are made of. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, just a little bit there. There's a Isambard Kingdom Brunel with his with a Kit Kat in his mouth. Just one finger of a Kit Kat. Another highly minted. You see, we haven't found anything over face value. But there's time yet. We live in hope. The coin hunters, we always live in hope. You can turn on the last bag, the last coin of the last bag. Just flip a coin, and you've got some gold. Not actual gold, of course. Coin hunting, treasure hunting gold. I'm building up some spare coin banks as well. $2015. A chance of rotation, but it wasn't. Here's another active union, so I'll turn it around so that the thistle is at the top, and then we spin it and hope the queen is upside down or facing a different way. She isn't. United into one kingdom around the edge. Oh, these are commemorative. Is this another Kitchener? Could be the act of the abolition of the slave trade and the Golden Guinea. It's another Kitchener. Wow. What's that? 3. That's something I find a lot of, to be honest. But nice all the same. I might be quiet just for a couple of bags so you can enjoy the rain hitting the roof of the Magic Studio. ASMR coin and rain hunt, yes. There is something nice about the jangle of coins and the falling of rain. I don't know about together, like. I was still in shot there, I wasn't. When I'm not zoomed in, you don't get much margin for error. You go slightly askew with, you could be looking at nothing. Anyway, this is the second from last bag. And I think it might just be a case of better luck next time. We've found absolutely nothing of value. But there's always next time. Do please make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bells. If you want to go the extra mile, please do consider becoming a channel member. Hype the video if you can. That's it, St. Paul's, that's the most common commemorative £2 coin in circulation. Big thanks to Northern Coins as well for donating membership. That's very, very kind of you. Please do subscribe to Northern Coins as a thank you. See what you think. You want to see what you think of his channel. Let's do the final bag. Count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is it, 15 bags, £300 worth, done and done. Let's review the finds. We'll do them in mintage order from lowest to highest. Let's see, someone tell me if I get this wrong. So there's the highest mintage, the St. Paul's Cathedral, commemorating the end of the Second World War, VE Day. So there's that one. The next highest will be... Is it the Brunel or is it the Act of Union? Between, there's not much in it. I'm gonna say it's that one. Or is it? Because there's one in between the two Brunel coins. It's either this one is the next highest mintage. Or this one, there ain't much in it. And then after that, we are definitely on to Florence. That's the next highest minted, I think. And then a Kitchener. Got one of these with it where they were fried egged. Paid 150 big uns for it. It's worth a good look. Definitely not. So yeah, I think it's that one. And then I think the double A, the DNA double helix is then the lowest mintage. It's probably in the best condition as well. I don't think I'm far off. There might be. I might need a little bit of a. Do I need to jig them around a little bit? Have I got the? Or am I there? I'm sure someone will be screaming at the screen right now, going, "You got that? You got that wrong." Right, that is me done. So yeah, big thanks to everyone who's joined live. Big thanks to everybody who's watching it on catch up. Thanks again to Northern Coins for their memberships. Really appreciate it. Do go over and give him a sub. If you're invested in the Christmas Carol coin hunting 10 channels together, go over to Macam. You'll be able to find Macam Mullah. You'll be able to find his channel and find all the channels that are taking part in that. If you're interested in 50p's, if you're new around here, then we hunt 50p's twice a week. Me and Lady M every Tuesday and Thursday, and I tend to do a £2 hunt on a Sunday as well. And just recently been doing Thursday or Friday night lives with 10p's as well. So nothing this time, but there's always next time. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.